go. Welcome back to another episode of Arsenal Hated TV, the home of Arsenal hate on the internet. And we're joined by Bradley Talks Football, a die-hard Arsenal fan. He's currently in Waterloo Station right now, getting ready to party hard. So, yeah, how you feeling?
Yeah, mate, you know.
Yeah. So
I think that's a point game.
if you hear
I
any
think it's a
trains or
point game.
tanners, yeah, it was a good game. It was a good game. I can't lie. I did cut my hair in the end, even though there was no forfeit, but it is what it is. I've gone
It
for the
ain't
Bradley.
ball, so it's all
Yeah,
right.
I went
You
to, I
lost
sat
that
in a,
match, you would have been skinned.
I sat in a barber chair. I showed him a picture of Bradley Talks Football, and I said, "This is what I want." Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, so Liverpool and Arsenal ended. We had some crazy forfeits set up for both of us. So you was gonna shave your
Yeah.
eyebrows. I was gonna shave my hair bald.
Oh,
I was gonna have a 5 minute interlude of how great Arsenal was. You was gonna wear a Tottenham shirt as well.
no,
And
never would have done
uh,
it.
luckily, the game ended in a dull 0-0 at the Emirates. And yeah, like having looked back at the game, what are your thoughts?
It's a point game for Arsenal, but I think it's you had, I think, more possession at points, but in the second half, I don't think you even had a shot on target.
Mm-hmm.
I think you did control the game, and I think a lot of our players could have done a bit better. But we're all sitting there like, oh, we bottled it. We drew 0-0 against Liverpool, the champions last year, and we're 6 points clear, and that's us bottling it. I think that shows how we've progressed as a club. Us used to bottle it by drawing 3-3 against Southampton. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then going two
yeah.
points behind. We're literally
And
six points clear, and we're saying we're bottling it.
to be fair,
No, we like improving.
stopping Liverpool from having a shot on target. Albeit we had like obviously Salah, Isak, and Ekitike out. It was the first time
Hmm.
in 600 games that Liverpool was actually, gone to a game and had no shots on target. But to be fair, looking back at the highlights, we did have probably the better of a chance, and Conor Bradley hit the woodwork as well. So
Bradley, Saliba scared me. Saliba too much power in it. Raya just scuffs it. I'll tell you what, if he was a little bit taller as well, could have got a touch on it. But genuinely, that's how close it was. The fact it hit the
mhm.
top of the crossbar, not the other side of it, because that easily could have bounced in if it was a couple of inches
Easily,
lower.
yeah, literally like
And
one
I'd have no
10 centimeters.
eyebrows, no Tottenham. I'd have a Tottenham shirt on,
Yeah,
and it'd be a very different video. Very different video.
yeah, yeah. So obviously Liverpool now have like basically made Arsenal drop 5 points this year because obviously we beat you at Anfield and now the 0-0 draw here. So fingers crossed Arsenal lose the title by 5 or less points and then I'll take full credit as Liverpool being the
Oh,
team that stopped you guys
oh,
from winning the title. It's gonna
we
be a
got
dream.
if we do lose it by 5 points or whatever. Well, within the 5 point, then we've got all the 6 point lead. Realistically, we'll have to see how we do. Obviously, we've got FA Cup fixtures next, and then it's back to the Premier League. Hopefully, Man U could do us a job. Because it's Man U at home against City, and we're, I think, away from home against Nottingham Forest. We should beat
Yeah.
Nottingham Forest. United.
Do you know that obviously City was playing today in the FA Cup? Do you know the score against City versus Exeter City?
10-1.
10-1, mate. That is unreal. And the worst thing is, yeah, Haaland didn't even score a goal or assist anything. Like, it's crazy. Semenyo got on the score
It's
sheet and
mad.
he got assists as well. So well done to
Even
Semenyo.
that
What a
young
name.
centre back. The centre back was on loan, wasn't he? He came back because they got an injury. He played
Yeah,
2 days later. Now he's just scored a goal. I
yeah,
don't even
yeah,
remember
yeah,
his name. He begins with an A, whatever his name is. I mean, I say I don't know it. I'm probably going to learn to get to know it. Is it like Acri or something? But yeah, some random young centre back that was on loan. Pep brought him back and he scored in the second match. Mad.
What a lovely introduction. So yeah, like I
Oh
mean,
no,
the
fair play to him.
confidence is high right now in the City camp. It just brought Semenyo as well. So yeah, like
Mm.
well, I'm rooting for City to try and stop you guys from winning the league, but don't even count us
Yeah,
out. And to be fair, if you guys won that game, you would have been 8 points clear at the top, which would have been a nice cushion to sit at.
would
But
have been very nice.
unfortunately, it's only 6 points now as well. So all it takes is two
It's
losses
not
for you
bad
guys at
though.
City.
It's
It's
not
not
bad. If
bad,
Man U
but
can do, hey, City got 3 draws in a row. If anyone's going to do it, imagine United just winning. It's a 12:30 kickoff, Old Trafford. I don't think they're going to get a new manager bounce, but if they do, and then if we just beat Nottingham Forest, we can make it at 9 points. But I'm getting very carried away. Very carried away.
yeah, yeah, it'll be good to see how it pans out anyway. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it was quite a boring game. Obviously, as a Liverpool fan as well, like watching it weren't like the most fun to watch as well. And
Mm.
obviously, our team is just like filled with injuries and absences because of the Africa Cup of Nations. Like our three best
Mm.
strikers and our three best attacking players on the team didn't play, and obviously, I guess that resulted in us not even having a shot on
If you
target.
had a
But
striker, you probably would have won that game. If you had a striker, you probably would have won that game.
yeah, I
I
think
always
if
say that.
Ekitike was fit, like he would obviously pose a threat. But yeah, anyway, onwards and upwards. So tomorrow is the FA Cup third round. Arsenal have got Portsmouth down in Fratton Park, my old stomping ground where I went uni. What do you
Mm.
think? How do you think that game's
Well,
going to turn out?
we're both going to qualify. I think. Hopefully, it's more interesting than the previous game. I mean, we've had a few shockers. So Crystal Palace have already gone out to Macclesfield Town.
Yeah.
But yeah, the FA Cup should be interesting. It always is. I mean, the only thing that happened in our match was there was the thing with Martinelli. What's your thoughts on that for the Liverpool game?
Oh
Obviously,
yeah,
Martinelli.
it's good you
How do you
mentioned
feel
that.
about that? I thought you would come out me raging. I thought you'd come out me raging.
That's probably the most like the biggest talking point of the whole game, really. And to be honest,
Yeah,
like
definitely.
Martinelli having the cheek to try and rush someone off the pitch when every single time he gets fouled,
Yeah.
he rolls around like a little donkey on the floor. Like it was a bit mad. And but to be fair, obviously in his defense here, he was actually looking away when when Bradley, twisted his ankle. So fair
Yeah,
enough in that
I
regard.
respect that you're actually seeing it in that way. Because a lot of Liverpool fans, the fact you didn't even bring it up, you forgot about it already. I respect that. I was expecting to come on the call and get, yelled at. He's like, "Rah." But even Arnie Slot was like, to be fair, it's not Martinelli's fault. He doesn't seem like a bad person. I don't know him,
Yeah,
but
yeah, I saw that
he
as
said
well. I saw that as
it's
well.
everyone's fault for time wasting because it's
Hmm.
the 90 plus. If he did that in the 30th minute, Martinelli ain't doing that because it's
I
right at the end
love
of the game. It's 0-0. He just assumes he's time wasting. You know what I
I
mean?
love
And
what
he's like,
Gary
come on,
Neville
mate.
said. Gary Neville started calling him an idiot on the commentary. Like he's like, oh,
Yeah.
someone should have just walloped him. But to be fair, yeah, I
What did
did.
Gary do when he was a
I,
player? Gary was a lot worse.
I semi liked the reaction from the Liverpool players. Some of them started, getting
Mm.
in there and shoving people around. Then I think
Yeah,
was it Gabriel that started joining in the pushing match as
yeah.
well. Yeah,
But
that
the
was
amount of
it was
hate
nice to
Martinelli's
see a bit
getting
of
online, the
yeah.
amount of
But the
hate
thing,
Martinelli's getting online, no, I don't agree with.
yeah, do you know what the thing is? Yeah, cool. Like I saw it, yeah, and Martinelli didn't have his
Mm.
eye on Bradley, so he didn't actually
No, I
see
didn't.
his the twist of the ankle, yeah. But
No.
bear in mind, this is the same player that's always rolling around. Like if Martinelli wasn't like prolifically
It's just
known for someone
passion.
that, yeah, but mate,
People say there's no passion in the game anymore. People say there's no passion in the game. That's passion.
yeah, but like
Like,
you can't be passionate when you're always guilty of doing the same thing as like obviously what he thought Bradley was doing, even though Bradley was injured. Martinelli does that. He's been known for doing that. So
I think he's just panicking. He wants to get the ball. He wants to get the points. He doesn't actually know he's injured. And he's kind of like, come on, get off the pitch. He didn't know how bad it was. He apologized to him
yeah,
online.
but I
And
don't. I'd
Arnie
see.
Slot said it best. Arnie
Do
Slot
you
said
know?
everyone time wastes. So it's kind of the
Yeah,
league's
but
fault. It's not
there
his
was
fault.
like stages to it though, Bradley. Like first he threw the ball on him, then like he gave him a little nudge with the foot, like his shin.
Mm.
Then he fully pushed him off. Like it's just like, bro, you're doing way too much now. Like why?
I
Like
know what you
cool.
mean. But
Throwing the ball at him was already distasteful enough. Like the guy's injured. Then to start try and nudge him off with your shin. Then to actually, do you know what? Say I'm going to commit to this and fully try and push him off. It was a bit of a dick move from
this
Martinelli, but
worries me because I think it's gonna affect it's gonna affect his confidence, 100%. The amount of hate he's getting, but he's getting comments and posts from like 2023, and there's hundreds of comments calling him like a rat and like
yeah,
sending hate, and I'm like, look, he didn't. If he knew it was an ACL, I'm pretty sure it was an ACL or like a serious injury, he wouldn't have done it. Not a chance. And I think he's just, right at the end of the game, he's frustrated. You've been defending well all game. You haven't been able to score. And he's like, come on, you need to get the ball, need to get the ball. Like, it's not the best thing he's ever done, but like a lot of players have outbursts. So a lot of players do stuff wrong. And it's not like he, kicked him in your head. He likely
yeah.
put a ball, obviously
No,
put a
but
ball there. And,
there was like
and
three
he's just trying to
stages
be
of
like, get off the pitch. Because he thinks he's faking it. He thinks he's faking it.
yeah.
I defend
I heard
Martinelli.
that,
I'm not saying what
but
he did was right, but I think the hate is.
there was like three stages of the aggression from Martinelli. Like fair enough if you just tried to push him off, cool, yeah, all right, that was a dick move. But you
Yeah,
threw the ball at him, you tried to kick him off with your shin, then you fully pushed him off as well. You're like, mate, you're doing too much. And the worst thing is, during the game, he didn't show that kind of urgency. Like when I was watching the game, Martinelli didn't significantly do anything like that great for me to be like, oh, you know what, he's had a great game, and like he's just desperate to try and like score and stuff
but
like
if he
that.
scored a hat trick, would he be allowed to do that? Well, I don't know what you're saying.
Probably,
If he scored a hat trick,
probably,
would he
yeah,
be allowed?
yeah. But
Mad.
if he scored a hat trick, he can do what he wants. But yeah, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
a funky one. It's a funky one. So yeah, what's your predictions then against Portsmouth? Should be an easy win for you
As
guys.
a team, I mean, I predict Arteta to play a first team for some reason. He scares me. He doesn't rotate. I want to see Waneri, I want to see a new sort of striker. I want to
Hmm.
see Norgard. I want to see, obviously, we're going to have Kepa. I want to see like full second team. We should be beaten. Like, no disrespect to Portsmouth, but we have, I think, is it 4 games in a row that are all away fixtures next?
Hmm.
We've got to go Portsmouth, we've got to go Nottingham Forest, we've got to go away into Milan, and then I think we got another away fixture, away at Chelsea in the cup as well. These are big games. Carabao Cup first leg semi final. Champions League obviously is not that important because we have qualified, but Arteta will play a first team. Nottingham Forest, if a player gets injured against Portsmouth and we end up drawing or heaven forbid losing against Forest, then we start getting a bit shaky, getting a draw,
Yeah,
another
yeah,
draw. Just
yeah,
I want
yeah,
to see second team. So I still think we'll win like 3-1. I don't think we'll get a clean sheet if we do have a second team. But I can
hmm,
also see us winning 5-0 with a first team, but then Declan Rice gets a hamstring. You know what I mean? This
yeah.
team, I get PTSD flashbacks from injuries. Okay, I really do.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like Nottingham Forest did actually get knocked out yesterday by Wrexham as well, which is a FA Cup dream
Oh,
story, I
mad.
guess. The Wrexham
Oh,
were
penalty
2-0 up at one
shootouts as
point.
well.
They brought it back
Yeah.
to 3-3 and they lost. Like, what? Like, that is distasteful, isn't it? Like, imagine
Oh,
being 2-0 down,
their
bringing it back to
keeper with the 2
3-3 even.
saves as well. Their keeper with
Yeah,
their 2 saves. That's gonna be on the next documentary.
yeah,
They can have all the camera angles of that. No, I love it. Love it.
literally, it's great, man. For the FA Cup is brilliant for this exact reason. It's like David versus Goliath
100%.
sometimes, and it's beautiful.
Mm.
So let's hope tomorrow put us throw a dent in Arsenal's quadruple hopes and just knock them out as well.
Uh,
But anyway, my prediction is Arsenal 2-0. Nice and
okay.
simple. Just quick 2-0 win. What about
Fair
you?
enough. Fair enough. I see 3-1. I think
3-1.
when I went there before, I saw like Arsenal Bolton. I think we won 5-1. We did have like one moment of lapse in concentration from a less experienced team. I reckon it's gonna be that. Like we will dominate. I can just see us
Mhm.
concede. I don't know why. We won't if we play Gabriel Saliba, but I don't want to play Gabriel Saliba. Let them
Yeah.
rest. Let them go home, see their family. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I would say rest some of your players as well, but hey, it's
Mm,
obviously it's up to Arteta what he does. But anyway,
we'll see.
Bradley, have a good time at your concert tonight.
I
Enjoy
will.
yourself.
I will.
And we'll catch up soon. Everyone stay blessed. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for the support for the last video as well. I'll see you guys.
Okay.
Peace.
In a bit.